A 23-year-old woman, smart, ambitious, with a good degree, a stable job, and her own apartment, seemed to be winning at life. From the outside, she had achieved everything society labels as success. Yet, in her eyes was a deep exhaustion, not the kind that sleep could cure. It was the quiet kind of tiredness that comes from holding everything together while silently falling apart inside. She couldn't understand why she felt so empty, even after attaining everything she had worked so hard for. Her emptiness wasn't a result of laziness or lack of effort. It came from losing touch with herself amid the pressure and expectations. Her story is a powerful reminder that what we see on the outside doesn't always reflect the truth within. Outward success doesn't guarantee inner peace. The lesson came through a simple but powerful metaphor: the act of pouring water from one cup into others. At first, her cup was full, symbolizing her energy, vitality, and emotional reserves. But as she began pouring that water into other cups, giving her time, effort, and emotions to everything and everyone around her, her own cup began to empty. With each pour, there was less to give. Eventually, all the cups held just a small amount of water, and her own was nearly dry. This visual made it clear: constantly giving without replenishing leaves, you drained. It's not about selfishness, but about sustainability. You can't pour from an empty cup, and yet many of us try. The metaphor revealed a truth we often ignore. When you fail to refill yourself, even your best intentions can leave you exhausted and depleted. The real cause of burnout isn't just poor time management. It's about mismanaging energy and personal capacity. Many people think they're broken when they feel drained, but in reality, they're simply running on empty. That was the case with her. She wasn't flawed or weak. She had just poured so much of herself into everything around her without ever stopping to refill. Burnout isn't a sign of failure. It's a signal. A signal that you've been giving endlessly without restoring what you need to keep going. It's not about how many hours you have in a day. It's about how much of yourself you can sustainably give. When your inner resources are depleted, even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Understanding this shift, from time to capacity, is key to healing and protecting your well-being. The next morning, she returned to the old stone well, not with a phone in her hand or a journal in her lap, but simply with herself. She didn't come to reflect, plan, or improve. She came to be. No distractions, no pressure to perform or be productive. Just breathing, just existing. It was a small, quiet act, but deeply healing. For the first time in a long while, she wasn't striving to fix or accomplish anything. She was allowing herself to rest in the moment, to reconnect with the part of her that didn't need to prove anything. In that stillness, she began to refill, not through effort, but through presence. This act of simply being is often overlooked, yet it holds immense power. Sometimes, healing doesn't look like doing more. Sometimes, it looks like doing nothing at all. And that's enough. In a world that constantly demands action and improvement, choosing stillness becomes a radical form of self-care. The final message is simple but profound. Don't keep giving when you're running on empty. You have the right to rest, to slow down, to be imperfect. Before you pour into others, take time to refill yourself. Healing must come before hustle. Your worth isn't measured by how much you do, but by how well you care for yourself. With time, patience, and self-compassion, everything will be okay. Let yourself breathe. You don't have to carry it all at once.